Hey, what's up everybody, it's Fate here, and today we're gonna talk about if UUB is actually stronger than Goku in his Ultra Instinct form. Because, as we know, we finally saw UUB for the very first time in Dragon Ball Super in chapter 66, which you can watch on my channel, which is the previous video. So, I am personally really stoked for this, because I'm really hyped that UUB has finally made a return, because I was already hyped for it when then they mentioned him slightly, didn't even call his name, but it was pretty obvious that then he was talking about UUB. That's already been like over 2, maybe 3 years ago by now, but we finally got to see UUB again. And the most impressive thing we saw is that all the energy of all our Z fighters that Vegeta gathered was only like a little ball of energy, and it wasn't enough to get Goku to Ultra Instinct, but only to Super Saiyan Blue, which was already an impressive feat on itself, but wasn't enough to break free from Moro's grip. So the Grand Supreme Kai made UUB help, and suddenly a massive ball of energy occurred, and it was more than enough to make Goku this giant Susanoo thing, so he can actually beat Moro. Now, the question raises, it's something that I have been wondering since I read the chapter, but I had a little time to think about it now, and is UUB now stronger than Goku? Well, to give you a short answer, I don't think so. Now, I'm gonna give you an explanation why, because 1, he has no idea at this point that he has this much power. 2, he has no idea how to control it, even if he knew he had this power. 3, he's not skilled in martial arts in any sort of way, because we see that Goku is taking him on a journey for training at the end of Dragon Ball Z, and we see the way he fights. He doesn't really fight with much thoughts or any choreo or any sort of strategy. He just punches and kicks along the way, and his emotions are more in control of his power than he himself. So, but let us say in figure of speech, right? If UUB was able to control his power at the fullest, he knows what power he has, and he has the potential to bring everything out. Even then, I don't think that Goku is weaker than UUB at this point, because as we could see, like, it's obvious, he's a kid, he has so much growth potential, and let us say that UUB is stronger than Ultra Instinct, Master Ultra Instinct Goku, then how was Vegeta able to withhold all that energy? Like, because he was already in Super Saiyan Blue state, right? When Vegeta threw that energy ball at him. So the energy of UUB was enough to get him to the same amount of level that Master Ultra Instinct is. So I would assume that the power of UUB that he was able to give out without just passing out, because he can't just give all of his energy, but all the energy that naturally flew towards Vegeta, that amount of energy was enough to bring him from his Super Saiyan Blue state up until a state that is roughly around Master Ultra Instinct, or even beyond Master Ultra Instinct, but not much, right? So it's around the Master Ultra Instinct level. So that is probably the amount of power that UUB has, somewhere between Super Saiyan Blue and Master Ultra Instinct, because I assume that Vegeta's power was also a part of the ball. Now he already said that he used a little bit of his power, at the first ball that was fired, but I can assume that the little ball that already fired was the majority of the energy, because he was going from base Goku to Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is a massive leap in power. That meaning that Super Saiyan Blue and Master Ultra Instinct is still a big leap in power, but the leap in power is a lot less great than from his base form to Blue, and that's the reason why I personally think that UUB is not stronger than Goku at this point. But if he gets the proper training, which he will get if we see the end of Dragon Ball Z, and we might get their next arc, I really hope so, then I think he has the potential to become a lot more powerful. Also because he sorta has god powers in him from Grand Supreme Kai and Boo, and there is some godly power in UUB. He's not just a normal human, because of the power that we saw him already bring forward to the table. So I am actually really curious if we're going to see UUB versus Goku in the next arc, or maybe we will see more like a completely different arc. Maybe the other universes will come into play. maybe we will see UUB grow, and then at the end of that arc we might see the training between UUB and Goku. But I strongly believe now that they have showed UUB, they can't just leave him out. They have to actually take him into the next arc and do something with him, because a lot of fans are really stoked about UUB, just as I am, so they have to do at least something with it. So what are your thoughts on it? Is Goku stronger? Is UUB stronger? What do you think? So give me your opinion in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.